Hello gorgeous souls, it's Mary Rose from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a 3-card tarot reading for the week March 26th to April 2nd. And it doesn't matter if you're viewing this after the date that I just said, because this reading is meant for you, because that's how spirit works. Even if you're watching this channel like months, years later, doesn't matter, because spirit wanted you to hear it. And if you find that maybe the first time that you listen to the video, it's not really telling you, you're not getting much from it, then actually you have to revisit. Like, that's how it works. Sometimes something will just jump out at you and you'll just get a message and something will just say, yeah, that's what it is. So whatever comes to mind. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to be reading with my Morgan Greer Tarot. Here's the box. I'm using the small one. I'm actually at, right now, at Panera Bread, and I wanted to film this for you here in a different environment. And it doesn't matter where you're at, because when Spirit wants to give you a message, it'll give it to you anytime. That's how it works. So before I begin, just calling onto a higher power, calling onto God. Give us a message for what we need to know for our week ahead, for our highest good. Okay. Giving them a quick shuffle. Oh, that fell out. 2 of Swords fell out. Let's put that aside. Okay, so I think they're shuffled enough. Cutting 3 piles. So I hope it's not too noisy. I hope you can hear my voice. I got my microphone here. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. So we got the Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. Interesting. And the 2 of Swords fell out. So this is a 4-card reading. Okay, so the card that fell out was the 2 of Swords while I was shuffling. And the 2 of Swords, as you can see, she's holding on to 2 swords, one on one side and one on the other, and she's blindfolded. And the 2 of Swords represents feeling like you're at a crossroads, feeling very confused, feeling very torn, and just feeling like you got to make a decision, like there's something coming up that you're feeling like there's something that you need to do to move forward in your life, but something is holding you back. Also, maybe you have 2 decisions to make, 2 choices to make. Like, there's so many different options that you need to pick. Like, something is really confusing. Something is you're at a crossroads. Okay, and you know they're both good, but yet you're not sure what to like what direction to take. Now, that was the card that fell out. Now, whatever comes to you through, in your mind, that's the message that I'm talking to. That's the message that's trying to come out to you. That's trying to be coming out. Okay. And you got the Hermit. The Hermit was the first card that I pulled, and the Hermit represents going within, deep soul searching, looking inside yourself. So we got the 2 of Swords here, saying that you're feeling like you're at a crossroads. Where the Hermit is here, it's telling you that you need to revisit old goals. Maybe you have something that you've been wanting to do, and now it's time to start doing them. Like, start doing something that you really want to do, or maybe there's something that you've been wanting to tell somebody, you wanted to talk to somebody, you wanted to open up to someone, and you have been holding back. Well, it's actually telling you to go within. Look within yourself and ask yourself those questions. Why am I feeling held back? What am I doing? Like, you need to, it's a time for you to really find what's going on inside in your heart, because your heart, there's a message that's trying to, like, your guides, your spirit guides are trying to tell you. And I feel like they're screaming at you. And so they're screaming at me. Like, when I do readings, I'm getting all kinds of messages coming through. And anyways, I hear, see, feel all at the same time. So anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But it's something very, something interesting that you need to be working on right now, especially where we have Mercury is in retrograde at the moment. And it's, if you don't know about Mercury retrograde, I posted a video a couple videos about Mercury retrograde and the effects that it has. It can affect us. It's not a doomsday prediction, but what happens with Mercury retrograde is that it leaves us a little bit frazzled. And I posted the videos, and I've gotten so many emails and messages asking like about it, because everybody's terrified now. Like, it's guys, it's not a doomsday prediction. It isn't. It's just like a kind of like a forecast of what's going on. And if you're aware of it, you can offset some of the negative effects of it. And so maybe you've been feeling like, oh no, what if this is going to happen? And what if that's going to happen? It's like almost like your mind is looking for something to make a reason for something to worry about. And that is what the Two of Swords is telling you. It's creating a fear. It's creating a fear within yourself that's unnecessary. Okay, so that's what the Hermit is saying. Go within. So when Mercury, my point is, when Mercury retrogrades, it's actually a time for us to take it easy and to relax and to slow down, okay? Because with Mercury retrograde, everything tends to get all haywire, and electronical things, communication devices, anything that's, mechanical machinery, it's just because of the way it is. And anyway, sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't, but when it does happen, you got to say, okay, breathe, it's just Mercury retrograde, and don't freak out. That's my message to you, is don't freak out. And that's what the Hermit's telling you, to go within and ask yourself, is it really going to influence my life? So you need to take the time out to relax, take advantage of this transit. We're in the Sun of Aries, which intensifies the energy, and the moon is going in towards right now into Cancer, which is a time of going within in the home. Just like basically just your home doesn't have to mean your house. It can mean just yourself in here. Okay, so that is what that's telling you. So the Ace of Pentacles is also here, and this is one of the best cards of the deck of the tarot for financial gain, okay, because it represents planting the seed for major success in your life. And we have spring here, and so what's a better time to start something? Now, if your inquiry is not about finances, it could be just maybe something about health. Well, now is the time to start planting those seeds for yourself and for what's going on inside, for what you want to do for you, okay? It's time to do that. It's time to get physical, okay? Time to, when I say get physical, I'm thinking not the Olivia Newton-John song. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, it's basically talking about doing some, like some physical activity, right? Or some exercise is what I'm trying to say. So it's just basically telling you to get grounded. That's all it is telling you. It's basically, it's a grounding card. And it's a new beginning. It's awesome. And then the third card is the Fool. And the Fool represents making a choice and doing it. Taking the chance and reliving his dreams. So putting this together with the Ace of Pentacles, you need to plant the seeds and just do the work. Don't worry about what's to happen and what's to come. Be carefree. Not to be careless, but to be carefree. And trust. It's the law of attraction. So when you trust and know that everything's going to turn out for the best, and you expect only the best is going to come back at you. And you have to trust that. And when you do, magical things come back towards you. It's amazing what comes to you when you trust. And pulling this all together, I have to say, it's all telling you that your worstest obstacle is your fear. The more you fear, the more you worry, the more you're going to bring in more reasons to worry. And if you go within and ask yourself the questions, do I really need to worry about this? Is this something that I need to keep thinking about? Well, you're going to keep staying there. And if you keep thinking about the past, well, guess what? The past is going to keep revisiting. So that's why the Spirit is telling you to let go. Be carefree, plant the seeds, and don't be afraid, because we're going to actually have this a harvest time. These are harvest cards. It's telling you it's really a good time to do some harvesting, your own harvesting, spiritual harvesting. That's what I call it. And so the one essential oil that I'm working with during this Mercury retrograde is one by doTERRA. I don't know if you can see that properly. It might be backwards, maybe not. Anyways, it's a really good oil to help to ground you and to help you with during this time of Mercury retrograde, so you don't panic, so you know that, hey, we're all in this together. This helps us to connect with Spirit. It helps to elevate your energy so you can feel higher and not feel so judgmental about yourself when something goes wrong. Like, that's the problem. When something goes wrong, we tend to judge ourselves and say, why did this happen? Why is this going on? So when we are aware of all these things, we can actually offset those negative energies by being creative and focusing on our heart center. That's what it's all about. And I really love this because it really helps us. And it's a roller bottle, so I can put it all over myself. I can put it on my neck. It's perfume. It's beautiful. But it's by doTERRA, and it's all 100% natural. And if you're interested in purchasing one, send me a message and I will send you the details on how to get it. And I hope this reading was helpful for you. If you're interested in getting a personalized reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure that the notification tab is on so you can receive notifications in your inbox when I post new videos. So take care, peace and blessings, namaste.